Does it bother you that I'm not completely human?
You are the most human person I have ever met.
Didn't I tell you to be home before dark?
I just lost track of time.
Alita.
You have to be responsible. You are someone very special.
Hey, kid.
Not just a teenage girl.
Hey, what's your problem?
You can't remember.
What do you mean?
Doc found you in the scrapyard. So you must be from up there.
And I'm just an insignificant girl.
Yeah, that's what they want you to think.
I'm not your daughter. I don't know what I am.
I do. You're the most advanced weapon ever. But that's just a shell. It's not bad or good. That part's up to you.
I do not stand by in the presence of evil.
She's threatening the natural order of things.
Tonight is not a game. It is a hunt. I need you to destroy the girl called Alita.
You made the biggest mistake of your life.
And what's that?
Underestimating who I am.
Hey guys, this is my review for Alita Battle Angel. I want to first of all thank Fox and GoFobo for giving me the chance, mainly Fox, for giving me the chance to be invited to see the movie early and also see the movie for free, which usually I pay for my membership so I can go see movies, but I was able to see it early and see it for free. It was a movie that I really wanted to see. I didn't read the manga or anything, but Kayla had told me about it long ago when they first announced it, and I was like, this looks cool, I want to check it out. Alita Battle Angel, the movie itself is made by Robert Rodriguez, I want to say that's his name. He made Sin City a long time ago. Also James Cameron, everybody knows he made Titanic, Avatar. This movie definitely visually is amazing. You know, James Cameron, he always has to go big with these movies. He always puts his foot in it visually. Like, he has to put his foot in visually. Every movie, you notice, if it's a James Cameron movie, it's always best, you know, to see it in IMAX 3D. If you see it normally, you might still like it. I don't know if they had IMAX 3D when Titanic came out, but everybody knows Titanic is a classic. It's amazing. But Avatar, I saw that in IMAX 3D. I think that and The Dark Knight were the first few movies I ever saw in IMAX. And I saw Avatar. I don't even know if it was IMAX 3D. I don't know. They had a thing where they spray the water on you and all that stuff. It was so long ago when I saw that. But Alita Battle Angel, I got to see it IMAX 3D. I'm not really a fan of 3D movies. I don't know if they've got better with them, because usually when I see a 3D movie, I have my 3D glasses on. I take them off. I put them back on, like, throughout the movie. Alita Battle Angel is like 2 hours and 2 minutes or 2 hours and 9 minutes, and I left my glasses on the whole time. So I don't know if they've got better with how they do them, and it didn't irritate me as much, but I didn't have to take my glasses off. The movie was amazing in IMAX 3D. I'm actually going to see it again a second time in Dolby Cinema 3D, so I know that'll be even better because Dolby's just better sounding. You can feel the sounds. I actually saw Creed 2 in Dolby. Felt like I had a headache afterwards, and I got beat up after seeing that. Cinemark, they always, if you ever see a movie at Cinemark, they always have the stuff for movies. So I got a t-shirt afterwards. I love graphic t-shirts that do with movies and things I like, so I bought one. But this is definitely, I had to get one of these. Alita Battle Angel, the movie itself was really good. It was great. I definitely do like it. I've told a lot of people I actually don't like Avatar. I love Titanic. But Avatar was not a movie I liked. The visuals are amazing, everything, but I felt like it was Pocahontas with special effects. I felt like the story was too similar, and it just wasn't that great. Alita Battle Angel has a great story. I hear the manga is even more in depth, and the story is even better. But for the movie itself, actually, I was trying to figure this out the whole time. Rosa Salazar actually plays Alita herself. And she is the girl, if you remember, she's Brenda from The Maze Runner. She was the girl, I want to say, if I can't remember, I haven't watched the trilogy in so long, but I think she got infected, but she was somehow still alive. But I know she was the girl that they found with Giancarlo Esposito. Everybody knows him from Breaking Bad and Fresh and a bunch of other old movies. But she was Brenda from Maze Runner trilogy. One of the main reasons I did watch the movie, Mahershala Ali. I watch almost everything he's in. He was amazing. He played the villain Vector in the movie. Also, Jennifer Connelly was a huge character in this movie. You know her from Requiem for a Dream, I want to say. Yeah, that is her. And also, I think she's married to Vision in the Marvel comics, Paul Bettany, and she used to be married to Bruce Willis, I think. But Jennifer Connelly, you know her. She's been an actress for a long time. She's been around. The movie itself had a lot of other smaller parts. Ed Skrein, he played the pawn in the movie. Also, keep a lookout for the guy who is the main villain. If you read the comics, or not the comics, the manga, or you've seen anything about Alita, you know that Nova is the main guy. I think it's Desti Nova. Nova is played by someone who is one of my favorite actors of all time. I'm not going to ruin it for you. It's a blink and you'll miss it. I had to think about it for a while. I was like, I know him, because he usually has his little goggles on, but there's a part in the movie where you're going to see who plays Nova, and you're going to notice who it is. And I love him. I've loved almost all of his movies he's been in. I'm not going to ruin it for you. Just keep an eye out for it when you see the movie. Alita Battle Angel, the story is basically, she is a cyborg, and she had a past life. She was found by this doctor. The doctor actually puts her in his daughter's body, which he had saved, and they're going to explain that story for you. I'm not going to spoil it for you. She gets to live basically a second life. She's trying to remember her old life the whole time. One thing I love about this movie is the story will be explained to you. A lot of things will be explained to you. This movie has extremely great character development for the characters that you actually care about. I don't think her love interest, he was okay. He wasn't all that interesting. But everybody else, the character development was great. The world building, the world itself for Alita and the story and what's going on and what they're going through is amazing in this movie. They did a perfect job with that. You really will be immersed in like what is going to happen, what is going on. The action was really good for me. The only downsides I can say for the movie is which I kind of gave a little pass when I was watching it. Her dialogue is a little bit awkward. Some of the things are awkward. The only reason I would say I give it a pass is because this is based off of a manga and an anime, and that's kind of how the dialogue and how the characters would act. And when I thought of that, I'm not really a fan of anime anymore. I don't watch them anymore or anything like that. But if I was, I can understand that this would be the type of quality of dialogue and things that they would want in a movie adaptation. So this would be perfect for those type of fans. So I can give it a pass for that. Also, there are parts that are funny. I can say the way I felt about it personally is the beginning of the movie kind of lagged behind. You got to stick with it. It wasn't like boring or anything, but it kind of felt like it wasn't flowing. It wasn't natural. But once you get to the start of the middle to the end, you'll be stuck. You'll be immersed. You want to know what's going on, what's going to happen next. You'll be in it. Alita becomes more, I'd say, you get more attached to her, more emotional towards her, and you'll want to know, like, oh, these characters, I care about them. I'm invested in them now. But they do build it into it, so it's going to take a while. Seeing it in Dolby, like I'm going to, and seeing it in IMAX 3D like I did, definitely is a must. This movie, it would probably be great seeing it normal, but if you see it in those, definitely check it out. The movie was great. I definitely watch it. Something you need to see in theaters. If you see it later on, cool, but you definitely need to go to theaters to see this movie. It is, to me, I felt it was worth my time. It was worth the 2 hours. I was very invested. I felt good walking out of the movie. I felt great about the fact that I spent 2 hours seeing this story and seeing this movie. And that's really what you want out of movies. That time is very important to us. And if you enjoy your time and you enjoy what you go to see, then that's all that matters. And I loved it. Alita Battle Angel is definitely a watch it. Definitely check it out. See it in the highest format that you can see it in, because it is worth it. Also, I know the seeing it in high formats is pretty expensive. Just to kind of save you guys some money, if you plan on going to the movies, or you think you may plan on going more, many theaters have memberships now. The memberships, especially I know for a fact AMC, includes all formats. You can see 3D, 4D, IMAX, all of that for the same $20 a month. You can see up to 3 movies a week, every week, for $20 a month. I can go see Alita in Dolby 3 times a week if I wanted to, every week, for $20 a month. One ticket is about like 18 bucks, so you can't really beat that. I'm pretty sure, especially with the lineup of movies coming out, Captain Marvel, Alita, Fighting with My Family, also Happy Death Day 2, Avengers, there's Shazam, there's so many movies coming out. You can find a movie to watch to get your money's worth. I've definitely got my money's worth in only like a month of having the membership. But definitely, this movie is great. It is a watch it. Go see it in the highest format you can. You will enjoy it. And thank you guys for your support. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And thank you guys for continuing to take the time to watch these videos. And